Hello everyone, this is a new channel that I'm going to be talking a lot about dinosaurs on. I've loved dinosaurs since forever, but I just recently got back into them about a year ago, and I would love to educate more of you guys about dinosaurs. I'm not going to be very good at this since it's my first video, but I know I'll get better at it as time goes on. But let's get into our first video, the Oviraptor. The meaning of ova, or ov, means egg, and the meaning of raptor is thief. So Oviraptor means egg thief, but don't hold on to that. There was a lot of photos that popped up when I searched first Oviraptor fossil found. So we're just going to go with this one I found. In the picture, you can clearly see the Oviraptor fossil. And if you look closer, just a little bit closer, you can see eggs underneath its wing. And you might think, oh, this is where its name comes in. And you're not wrong. The Oviraptor fossil was found with eggs, but it's not what you think. This dinosaur was not trying to steal them, like the name says they are. They aren't thieves. As you can see, the chicken and the Oviraptor have similar ways to incubate their eggs. Paleontologists began realizing the Oviraptor did not eat eggs in the early 1990s, about 68 years after it was first discovered in 1923 by George Olson during an American Museum of Natural History expedition in the Gobi Desert in Mongolia. That's right here on the map, just so you know. Now that we got that out of the way, we can talk about the actual dinosaur. The Oviraptor was about 1.6 to 2 meters, or 5.2 to 6.6 feet in length. It stood at around 1 meter, or 3 to 5 feet tall. It weighed between 25 and 35 kilograms, or 55 to 75 pounds. This is not a very accurate scale, but it's close enough. They're not as tall, but they are about that same length. But that's just it compared to a person. Oviraptors are known to have feathers, like the Microraptor or the Utaranus, but it has different reasons from the Utaranus, because the Utaranus has feathers to keep them warm, while the Oviraptor lives in a desert, so it's a warmer climate. The Oviraptor has feathers for a combination of reasons, including insulation, help with thermoregulation in the warm climates, and for display and communication, particularly for the courtship and to fan eggs during brooding. Now, let's take a look at the different movies and games that the Oviraptor is in. The first one is Jurassic World Dominion. This is towards the beginning of the show. The next one is Dinosaur Train, and I think her name is Olivia, but I'm not completely sure. The next one is from The Land Before Time. Her name is Ruby, and I couldn't find any videos for Olivia or Ruby, so I just did pictures, so let's hope that works. Now we are moving on to the games. The first one is Ark Survival Evolved. This dinosaur still steals eggs, and I decided just to do pictures because it's so much easier than doing videos. The next three are all from the Jurassic World series. This includes Jurassic World Alive, Jurassic World the Game, and Jurassic World Evolved 2. The next two are from Dino Crisis. The first one is from Dino Crisis 2, and the second one is from Dino Stalker. The next one is from Fossil Fighters. I think this is supposed to be the Oviraptor. When I looked at it, there were so many different dinosaurs. So I think that's the Oviraptor. If I'm wrong, please correct me. The next one is from Prehistoric Kingdom. It looks like an Oviraptor, but it also looks like the male has a crest and the female doesn't. The last one is from Paleo Pines. These are the designs that I found. I don't know if this is actually in the game. It just said that these were the designs of Paleopine Oviraptors. That is all I have for today. So if any of you guys have suggestions that you want to see next week, or you have any tips that you would want to let me know, please leave them down in the comments. I would love to have any ideas from you guys. And please let me know what dinosaur you want to see next. Goodbye.